네, 지금 허그실 시간입니다.
It is now time for the hug ceremony.
네, 말라가시 목장의 토마스 형제님, 피지 목장의 이동주 목자님의 인도로 확신의 삶을 잘 마쳤습니다.
Tomas Beh from Malagasy House Church has completed the life of assurance through the guidance of Shepherd Joe Lee.
네, 토마스 형제는 우리 교회에 와서 예수님을 영접하시고 또 세례 받으시고 확신의 삶을 마쳤으므로 허그식을 하도록 하겠습니다.
Thomas will be doing the hug ceremony as he has come to our church, received salvation, completed Living Life Bible studies and Life of Assurance Bible study as well.
네, 강사로 수고하신 우리 피지 목장의 이동주 목자님 앞으로 나와주시기 바랍니다.
Could Shepherd Joe please come up?
네, 확신의 삶 이름 토마스 배. 이 사람은 시드니 수정교회 확신의 삶 과정을 잘 마쳤으므로 이에 증서를 수령합니다. 2023년 6월 11일.
Certificate of Completion, Tomas Beh. This certificate is given to certify that the above person has completed the entire Life of Assurance course at Sydney Crystal Church.
네, 우리 토마스 형님은 여기 서주시고요.
Could move over, please.
우리 찬양할 텐데 우리 다 같이 우리 찬양하도록 하겠습니다.
We're going to sing praise together now.
Ring the bells of heaven, there is joy today for a soul returning from the wild. See the Father meets him out upon the way, welcoming wandering child. Glory, glory, how the angels sing. Glory, glory, how the loud harps ring. Praise the ransom army like a mighty sea, pealing forth the anthem of the free. Ring the bells of heaven, from the bells of heaven, there is joy today, for the one who now is reconciled, for a soul is rescued from his sinful ways, and is born anew a ransom child. Glory, 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 how the angels sing. Glory, glory, how the loud harps ring. Seas a ransom army like a mighty sea, feel the flood, the anthem of the free.
Okay, so I want to introduce our members that has helped me in my journey of faith. So next to me, the first one, Sophia. Sophia is our shepherd and my beautiful and loving wife. She's the one that's guided my journey of faith and pointed me towards God. Although she's extremely clumsy, she's a person that is always drawing me closer to God and trying to keep me on track with my life of faith. So thank you. Next up is Anthony. Anthony is our long-term VIP. So Anthony was my biggest source of comfort in house church when I first joined. We like the same topics. And we share similar interests. And although he may look like a gangster with his knuckle tattoos, Anthony is actually a really nice person. But yeah, so don't be scared of Anthony. We have Shion. Shion's like the battery of our house church. She's full of energy, and sometimes she seems like she's from another planet. Shion was in our house church when I first joined as a VIP, and someone who welcomed me and served me a lot. And Shion has always brought VIPs to our house church, which encourages our soul to think about and serve them. So thank you, Shion. Next up, we have Minsu. Minsu is like the extrovert of extrovert. Wherever we go, there's someone that knows Minsu. Again, a member that was there when I first joined. Minsu welcomed me and helped me settle into house church. Because he talks to people so well, he's like the secret weapon of our house church when it comes to welcoming new members. So thank you, Minsu. And then we have Bella. Bella is our MBTI expert. Apparently, as a house church, we all did the test together. But I don't remember doing the test, but Bella remembers our results. So although Bella is very shy, and because she can appear very cold from the outside, she's actually a really kind-hearted and thoughtful person. And although she has a very busy schedule, she always tries to prioritize coming to house church. So thank you. Next up, we have Joan. Joan's the biggest fan of my coffee. She's also the smart one in our house church. She's an amazing mom who looks after baby Henry, who unfortunately isn't here today. She works full-time, looks after the baby, looks after grandma. And she's also a jack of all trades, and she renovates her own home by herself, just so that she can host house church soon. So we're very thankful for that, so thank you, Joan. We have Hannah. Hannah's one of our newer members who injected a lot of energy and excitement when she joined. Although she's very smart and intelligent, she can sometimes appear extremely lost and clueless. However, Hannah always gives very genuine reactions and empathizes with all our struggles, so thank you, Hannah. Lastly, Ingrid. Ingrid's also one of our newer members. She drinks a lot of water and has influenced our house church to drink more water as well. I refer to her as our water squirter. Although to be fair, she only sprayed water whilst laughing during our first house church meeting. However, I was sitting right across her, and that danger that I felt sitting opposite her is a very vivid memory. It's something that I hold on to. But in all seriousness, she has great reactions and is always attentive during house church, which encourages us all to share. So thank you so much. There's also two members that couldn't be here today, Charlie and David. But yeah, just unfortunate that they couldn't join us today because of work, but thank you so much. Yeah, so if you haven't already guessed, my name is Thomas. I'm from the Malagasy House Church, and today I'll be sharing a little bit about my life of assurance Bible studies that I completed recently. For those who don't know me very well, I grew up in Hong Kong without any religion or faith. When I was 16, I came to Australia by myself and had to rely on my own abilities with everything I did. As this is how I've lived the majority of my late teens and young adult life, I began to see myself as someone who is very capable and independent. However, when I first came to Sydney for my master's degree, that is where I met my wife, Sophia. Over time, we began dating, and eventually I started attending house church meetings to help Sophia cook. However, during these early days, I would have been considered a difficult VIP because I didn't like to do anything. I did not believe in God, I did not sing during praise, and I would not pray. However, over time, my heart softened by God's grace. Our God is a God that's very faithful, that has and will continue to provide for all of us. And from a directionless high school kid who didn't study, he paved the way for me and guided my life in ways I wouldn't have imagined. I barely got into uni, ended up studying a master's in nursing because I needed a visa. At the start, I really hated nursing and I hated talking to people, and it wasn't the life that I imagined for myself. However, as I started attending church and Bible studies and started to relinquish control of my life and trust in God's plan for me, God has provided and opened up doors of opportunities I wouldn't have thought of. So the Life of Assurance Bible Studies, as some of you may know, uses the hand diagram with the palm and each finger is representing a different topic. Although they're all very good topics, the second topic, two natures, stood out to me the most. Since my baptism, I thought I was reborn and my old nature was gone. However, I couldn't be more wrong. Our old nature does not disappear, it simply gets masked by the power of the Holy Spirit. The temptation that used to tempt you to sin does not change even after you've been baptized. However, when we surrender control of our life and let the Spirit take control, we begin to slowly resemble Christ. Galatians chapter 5, 16 to 17. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. So as I progressed through the Bible studies, I realized how important spiritual habits and the importance of daily quiet time and meditating on the Word was. Even 1 or 2 days without doing QT makes such a big difference. I'm thankful that through the Bible studies, I've gained a heart to try and live by the Word and set the Bible as my standard. At this time, I want to thank Joe for teaching me and preparing so diligently for each of our lessons. And although I still have a lot to learn and struggle to live a life as a disciple daily, I'm thankful for this Bible studies that has started and guided me in the right direction to living a life more like Jesus. Lastly, I thank God for saving a sinner like me and using someone like me for His kingdom. Thank you all for listening to my story, and God bless.